Good morning. Now the ones that see it from the beginning are gonna be like,
She's picking up now.
she's just a picking. So where is everybody now?
Taking naps. It's a nap
You
day.
about need one after that crap. That was what? Almost 2 hours on the freaking computer.
Torture.
That was, yeah, I don't like, I do not like computers all that much, especially not trying to fill out a bunch of application stuff. That took forever. But I go in at 9:30 in the morning with my ID and social security card, and sounds really promising that they'll put me to work tomorrow. If not, it'll be the next day. So I should be working tomorrow. Let's say a little prayer, stuff like that. So what's everybody up to?
About 5'2".
Hello.
Deodorant. Forget I can say. I think
Huh?
I'm gonna shrink though.
Do what?
You asked what we're up to.
Complicated. It used to be. Doing it online drives me nuts. Yeah, I just went through what, an hour or something, almost 2 hours worth of stuff on the computer. You have to do a signature verification. You have to do your W-2s. You have to do your, and that's just what you have to do to get started working. You have to do all of that yourself on a computer. Not to mention all of their stuff, their rules and regulations and questions.
I
They ask
know.
some of the weirdest questions.
My
If
hand.
somebody has offended you, will you hit them? I mean, come on. What kind of question is it? If somebody assaults you, will you hit them back?
When was the last time you stole anything?
When was the last time you stole anything? How much do you think you've stolen from an office area? I mean, just all kinds of off-the-wall questions. I mean, of course, we answered them honestly, but how many people do you think honestly answers them? Honestly. It's a lot of honestly to it, isn't it? But anyway.
Can I get your unibrow so you look pretty tomorrow?
No, I don't. Unibrow. You see that? You see skin. There's
Yes.
no.
I'm in real life.
You're talking about some peach fuzz on there.
Yeah.
It's not that noticeable, is it?
I see it.
I don't naturally have a unibrow.
Resumes suck.
She knows how to make resumes.
Huh.
Yeah, they're a little complicated.
I get a little frustrated with the.
They're above my pay grade, so I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. Above my pay grade or below my pay grade or something like that. I don't know. They rank somewhere away from me because I ain't never figured them out.
Resume is just a list of jobs you've done in the past.
Yeah. The bad problem is I don't know how long it's going to take before I can get enough to pay the phone bill, and they already tried to call me twice. I didn't realize it until they finally sent a email. Like, oops. So I'm gonna go up there and see if I can't try to at least do it on one Hold on, talk to them for a minute. Because he don't want to be on camera.
Counting down. Stony, stony, stony. Should I be mean and turn the camera? Okay. Kidding. Yeah. Another beautiful day in California. At least it's not raining. It's been raining nonstop. Lost one. Is it because I'm on here and he's not? Y'all don't like me much, do y'all? That's okay. So, what y'all want to know? Oh, it's very cold here, but beautiful today. It's not cold, but the rain and the humidity's got like I've had surgeries on my legs, so it's got my joints and stuff hurting. And then I get like cold easily, and it's really cool in Robert's house, so I do a lot of set time in here. And there goes another one. Nobody likes me. I'm sad. Boo. That's not nice. Oh well. I know y'all's here for Tommy. His beautiful blue eyes. Stony likes me. Oh, that's awesome. I'm just ready for some sunlight. It's cloudy. It's like more rain. Clouds are coming in. Last year we didn't get any rain, or this year it just wants to pour buckets and buckets and buckets of water. But it's green. It's really pretty though. What are they talking about? I should be nosy. Rain is good for Cali. It's a blessing. Yeah, they need it. We need it up here. It's like everything's dry, but up in the area that we're in is like, it doesn't feel like we're in California. I guess because I'm just used to the desert. Tommy's kept me in the desert for the past year and a half. Anytime we come to get back into Cali, the cement is killing my feet. Walking around all the cement. I'm used to the sand. So now we just gotta wait. I'm not as qualified as Tommy and things, so it might take him a minute to find me a job. I'm getting old. The more I look at my face. Oh well. But I haven't checked my emails either, so I need to probably do that. Phone's dead. Can't do that right now. Ooh. I'm from Washington, so rain is so common. We know if someone is a tourist as they use umbrellas. Right. It just rains all the time, so you're just used to it. Just run. I know Oklahoma has a rainy season. I've only used an umbrella a handful of times in my lifetime. And I'm almost 40. Yay. Oh my gosh. And it's ready for a nap. I think it's nap 30. Nap 30. Ugh. Sorry, I'm boring people. This dreary day has got me. You know, I will sit in this car all day. I feel at ease in here. We've been in here so long that just sitting in Robert's house, I feel like I'm invading his space. And then I feel like the space is too big. You're cleaning your bathroom and listening. I need to clean the car out again. I can clean this car out every other day and it still gets piled up. Cadillac Sam showing the redwoods again. I think can't wait for us to get up that way. Not necessarily to stay, but just to see it. Y'all need a motorhome? Yeah, that would be if that's in our plans. God sees fit to see that that's what we need, then we'll get one. We're gonna push that. Then Tommy will be trying to get a broke down Toyota RV to start. That sucker wasn't going anywhere. I seen it. Just sat there and kept my mouth shut. Let Tommy try to get it started. He just walked off. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. And we still need to go to the post office. Keep forgetting about that. If you had to look at the other states' Craigslist, like Oregon, you can. The little miles are pretty cheap. I didn't think about that. I'm still seeing Trent. Are you talking about Trent? Nope. Seen. Has anybody heard from Mr. Hellaw? I haven't seen it on videos. And I don't know if he's talked to Tommy. He doesn't tell me every call or text he gets. We're not. But I think it's been a while, at least a week, since he's heard anything that I know of. I don't know if while he was at work, if he'd gotten anything. He just forgot. Because Tommy is the most forgetful person. I think I seen a while back on Dog Lick Stream. He said you were his girl. Oh, he did a live stream yesterday. Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up to see how he's doing. Is he still in Oklahoma? Anybody want to know Tommy's deepest, funniest secrets? I'm just kidding. No, sir, we are friends, but not together. I need to get my eyebrows. I'm sitting there saying something about Tommy's eyebrows. How's the vehicle holding up? It's actually, surprisingly, this sucker is a beast, let me tell you. It's got a knock. We check the oil and stuff, make sure it's going. Him and Robert did some tinkering on it. It's running a lot better than it was. It's not as sluggish. And you keep the oil checked? Yes, I do. I enjoy maintenance work on the motors and stuff. I grew up around my grandpa, and all the females in our family was raised to cook in the kitchen and tend to the children and tend to the cars, same as the men. Every man in my family is a really good cook, plus they can work on their vehicles. I can do anything that make sure it's going on the road properly. I keep Tommy in check on everything because he just forgets to, hey, we need to check this or that before we do 20,000 miles on it. Hi, Mr. Boyd. Might have them check the blinker fluid.
For a few minutes. All right, we'll do.
Princess is back. Count the RPMs. We need you to check the blinker fluid today, since it was doing that.
No, that's what me and him was just talking about. He said as soon as I get done with the stream, we'll pop the hood and see if we can't figure out where that short is. So.
My grandpa said you never fill your radiator with tap water. Always use rainwater.
Yeah, use rainwater for almost everything. But like me and him was just talking about, he showed me the guy next door. He grows all of these big plants and stuff for these yard people that does the yard stuff. What is it?
Tommy, Selena was saying wonderful things about you. I think she kind of likes you.
Oh, no, y'all got to be lying. Couldn't be. Not her. Anyway, we were talking about it. They catch the rainwater, and that's what they use to water the plants. And of course, it's always a better way to water the plants. But we were discussing that, and he didn't know it either. But Oklahoma, in most parts of Oklahoma, it is illegal to catch rainwater.
Yep.
It is illegal to put you a drum on the side of your house and put your gutters into it to where you can catch rainwater. And he was like, well, why is that? I have no earthly idea, but
because fleas can lay their larvae on air.
Just like being here close to San Diego, a lot of people don't realize, but it's illegal to feed the homeless in San Diego. It's just I don't know. People, the government makes some stupid laws. That's why I say a lot of people don't realize just what you're doing when you're out trying to help the homeless out here, like we were doing with these meals and stuff. We do have to be cautious about it because it is a pretty several $100 fine if you get caught. So we try to stay discreet. Which me personally, if a cop was to stop and say something, and I'd probably have a lot more to say to him than he's got to say to me.
Yeah.
'Cause I believe that if a person's hungry, feed them. But I don't guess lawmakers believe that way.
I think it's actual just like cook food and stuff. You're not supposed to give them. Because
I don't know. I was just told that it's illegal there. I didn't look it up, so I don't know exactly. But anyway, we're gonna probably tinker with the lights a little bit.
Why?
Rain runoff to watersheds that had banks with wash out the neighborhood. Ah.
Well, I don't know. My mom collects rainwater in Oklahoma.
That just confused me.
Rainwater is good for your hair. Wash your hair in rainwater. That's what my grandma used to.
That's probably why your hair looked so healthy when we was there at the slabs, because we were constantly in the canal bathing in the.
They usually don't kick doors in for a barrel.
For a rain barrel, yeah, I know. It's still illegal. We were just laughing about the fact that some cities around here, the laws are kind of really weird and messed up.
Funky.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna mess with the blinker, I think, and then
I'm gonna do a napper.
I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna get the extra money I need to pay the phone bill. Feeding them for fear that they might interfere with the federal grants they get. You're right. In my town, people froze to death because my town refuses to open additional shelters. We have one shelter and not everyone is welcome. It's very sad. I don't know. That all of that's really sad. It's insane that according to government law or city law or town law or state law or whatever else, it enables you to be a decent human being.
Yep.
If you find somebody that is out in freezing rain and decide to give them something that they can stay in, let them go to your house, whatever the case is.
That one's not going to open. I got this one to open.
Oh, man, I can't get a grip on it. Jeez almighty. All right. Never mind. But anyhow, cities and state own empty buildings and houses, wherever they won't let anyone use them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's insane. You
I like that guy.
If they're hungry and you try to feed them, it's an issue. Most cities, it's an issue because they don't like the homeless being around, and they figure that you're just helping them out, which is kind of like, what are they doing? Are they sitting back just waiting? No, you're not doing my nails. Just trying to paint I already had to open up the door because that stuff stinks. Smells like a nail salon.
I don't really care for the color either.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
The Florida don't impede the homeless laws. Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, what part of one person going into, say, Burger King and ordering them 2 meals, one for himself and then the other one to give to the guy that's standing outside hungry as can be, watching everybody eat? You know, what harm is he doing? You know, he's taking care of you know, another person, which is exactly what our Bible tells us to do. I don't know. I guess if we ever get caught and get in a sticky situation with it, I'd just tell them, look, I think you're infringing on my biblical beliefs. Bible says to feed them, so I'm going to feed them.
We are not Seattle. Have a homeless problem. I think the school district counted 300 homeless children and the city counted 800 homeless, and that's not counting the ones hiding.
Wow. You got 300 homeless children and 800 homeless adults?
That's a lot.
Wow. I can only imagine how many are here. And that's another thing, you know, plus we're able to find work. We've got a place to where we can settle down and get situated. As soon as they give me a job tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, as soon as they give that to me and I know for a fact that I will be working, then I'm going to take up on this this garage thing to where I can pay the rent on it and stuff and settle in here. But what I'm getting at though is as many homeless that is around here, and as much as I like to try to help with the homeless and in you know the food drives and stuff like that, we're definitely going to do a whole lot more of this and just try to help every which way we can. What's next? You won't be allowed to give a person a warm coat. Nope. Yeah, they don't want you to associate with the homeless. They don't want you to do anything. You know, yeah, it's crazy. Sanya has a job for you. Rodney, come on now. But yeah, it's ridiculous. You know, people don't like well, government doesn't like it when you're helping those that are in need. And like we were talking about earlier, of course there are the ones out there that are out there because they want to be. They're out there because that's what they prefer. And then you also have the ones that are out there due to circumstances in their life and they don't have anywhere else to turn. You know, and it's hard to distinguish the difference. Me personally, I just overlook the difference on it because whether they're there because of their own free will or they're there because of circumstances, nevertheless, they're there and try to help every which way we can. That's the best we can do. But yeah, it's ridiculous because if a person is down and out and they lose their home, they lose their job, they lose their family, they lose something, and it puts them out on the streets, then the ones that are sitting, yes, we're both looking for jobs. We both just applied with the what is that?
Ready labor.
Yeah, Ready Labor. We just applied with that. I've got mine completely done. I think she still has a little bit left on her application. She's taking a extended break right now, I guess.
I need to check my email.
Lack of
I just did
mental
yours.
health care is a huge part of the problem. I think lack of mental health care
Probably makes it really hard for people to.
I don't know, could be. Could be.
Some
There is a
people
lot
are-
of, I don't know whether they need mental health care because they had a mental situation that caused them to be in the situation that they're in, or whether the situation that they're in caused the mental problem. Because trust me, I could tell you when you're. I'm not the one with the mental problem.
I said my mental situation is from him.
But it is. I'm not sure exactly whether. Well, it's one way or the other, but
We can get 50 cents off Nabisco Ritz crackers. Uh-oh.
oh no,
PTSD.
PTSD is part of it too. But that's not limited to just the homeless population. I've got two very close friends of mine that deal with PTSD. You take on a lot when you take on friends with PTSD. There's a lot. You take on a lot when you take on friends like that, which I'm very, very glad that I did. But every story is different. Some may be similar, but still different. Yes, they are. Every story is different. I encourage people, get out there and talk to a few homeless people and get their stories and try to understand it a little bit better. You'll be amazed on what you learn. There's lots of good people out there, and then again, there's lots of them that they have just been dealt a crappy hand, and they feel that it's everybody's fault that is around them, and they're just they have no love for life or people. And then there's some that are amazing people that just have so much love in their heart and so much peace and so much happiness, and yet they're in what is considered by most the worst situation possible, which I can assure you it's not all the time. It's a very humbling experience, but it's not as bad as what most people would think. But I tell you one thing, you definitely look at the situation a whole lot different way.
Yep.
Definitely look at it completely different. But anyway, oh, hey, that little thing come off
I
there.
know. I see that. I thought maybe you pulled it off
Mm-mm.
and gave it away.
No, I didn't pull it off. I only gave away your window. But anyway, we're gonna work on the turn signal lights for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go up there to Metro PCS, see if I can't pay on just one of the bills or something. See if I know it'll ruin the deal we got on the 3 phones, but we don't use them like that, so it's like hopefully they let me just go down to 1 phone or the 2 phones. Hopefully. If they do, I think I might take the other phone and try to change it out with hers. Try to change out the stuff with it since she broke hers.
Yep. Hey. I call that vintage now.
Vintage? You bent it?
I bent it.
Vintage.
It's vintage.
Not vintage. Vintage. Sounds the same coming out of me. Vintage? Yeah, I don't do the V's very well.
Scott. Can't see it on there. Where's the camera? There's the camera. Do you see that? I dropped this 100 times on cement. No breakage. Sand with one little pebble, small, tiny rock. And it shattered the screen. This sucker has went skidding across the road. And it didn't break. Didn't scratch it.
So anyway, yep.
Yep. You put your phone on charge anyway.
Yeah, I gotta put my phone on charge and everything, and
It's not a very good color.
we're
It
going
looks
to
black.
get the phone bill stuff situated.
It's just one of them days, man. It's like, ugh. Where you got my
We ain't got
band?
nothing I could take. I don't know. I've had it for an hour or two. Something to fiddle with. You can find something I got over there in the trailer or something I could take to the pawn shop and get the other $50 for the phone bill. Well, I can do that too.
I don't
know. I might be able to get them. I might be able to get them to lower the phone bill down. I've got.
Well, now we go.
Should have enough to pay for the one. We'll see. But anyway, hopefully if we get our phone back on, we'll do a live stream when we go and pass out some more of these meals. And if we don't, do a video of it and just upload it when we get back here. Whichever way. We'll see y'all later. Have a great day. And remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. God bless.